Hey there, everyone. This is part 2 of unboxing all of the Magic the Gathering card sets. We are going to now unbox the one that a lot of people, I suspect, have been really looking forward to. We are going to unbox the Timey-Wimey deck. This is the 9, 10, and 11th Doctor deck. So we dealt with past Doctors in the front. Now we're starting to get into the modern ones. And then, of course, we'll deal with the other deck that has 12 and 13 and the villains later. So, that being said, let me use the unboxing knife to get a start on this stupid package, and then we'll begin. So let's just pop over to our view. Well, ripped that one open, but didn't really need it anyway, so, okay. Okay, so let's look at the box first. Fold it up properly. And here we are, nice little box with Rose and the 10th Doctor on it. So I'll put you off to the side. Let's see here. I'm not going to let these fall out like I did last time. Okay, so you've got a little punch out for Rose, a little punch out for 10, these, and these again. So I suspect I'm going to need to keep these tokens, though, because there are mechanics that I know about in these things, so I'll put you back here and just punch out a bunch of stuff later. Okay, it's got this health counter that all of them come with, right? You know, so got you 10 on there. But yeah, let's get into the cards, shall we? Okay, let's see here. We'll deal with the planes later, like we did with the other decks, or deck, but it will be decks. So let's get started. We start with the 10th Doctor, the 2 copies of him, obviously. Pretty neat. Alonzi and Timey-Wimey being his 2 things, because he's the commander. And then, of course, Rose Tyler. She does a really interesting thing. I saw it in a video that a bunch of Doctor Who content creators got to make over on the, I can't remember the YouTube channel off the top of my head. I actually know the Who Culture. There we go. Just had to stop trying to think about it. But she's really interesting. Her whole thing is get counters on her, and she becomes freaking overpowered. So Rose is dangerous in this deck, guys. It's one of those things. Wilf, a beloved Wilf, yes. Him looking at him outside with the telescope is like the best way to find us some Wilf, by the way. Everybody lives. Just this one, Rose. Everybody lives. Love it. Love it. Rose breaking into the heart of the TARDIS and saying everything comes to dust. Very nice. Oh, we go into regenerations already with 4 knocks. They're not pulling punches with these cards, are they? The Pandorica. Very nice. Very nice. The Wedding of River Song. Aw! Look at him. Look at him. The adipose offspring. That's an interesting drawing of an adipose, I'm not going to lie. But still works. Oh, neat. They put Astrid in here. Yeah, Astropeth. The moment where she smacks away one of the angels' things. Oh, the crack in time, and they chose the moment where it swallows Rory up. And now here's again where we do some of that. The Girl in the Fireplace. Very nice. Martha. And they treated her right with this by giving that moment on the staircase. If you guys have been listening to Going Through Who, you know I have opinions about how Martha was treated by the Doctor. Not necessarily writing. I'm not saying it's bad Doctor Who, but sorry, getting a drink of water here. But yeah, essentially, I have opinions. I've been talking about them. Nanogene conversion. Are you my mommy? The flesh duplicate. Very nice. The 11th hour. All history all at once. That moment. Yeah. Donna. Let's see which the moment that Donna. Oh, it's her when she smacked. It's when she took the Sontaran down. Very nice. Very nice. Amy outside of the Pandorica. I love how they drew this. So it's the moment from Vincent and the Doctor, but it's drawn in Van Gogh's art style. That's a nice touch. That is freaking gorgeous. I love it to pieces. The RMS Titanic, just as the things are getting ready to hit it. That's interesting. I've never seen a card like this before. So it's either a coward or a killer. It's that moment where the Dalek asks the Doctor if he's a coward or a killer, and he says coward every time. So have you ever seen a card like that? That's interesting. So it's essentially two cards built into one. That's neat. The Parting of the Ways. The Ninth Doctor. Very nice. Sally Sparrow. Jenny. The Doctor's daughter and the Doctor's wife. If you know, you know. Rory Williams. Put him in the Centurion armor. Jeez, if my mouth would work. I got 2 more decks after this. This isn't a good... the 11th Doctor. Of course, the I am talking moment. Yes. The War Doctor. I was hoping that they would put him in here, right? Because even though it didn't say war on it, regeneration's restored the moment before he regenerates. Nice. They put Idris in here. The soul of the TARDIS. Very nice. The Face of Bo. Nice. The first moment from Rose. Run for your life. The Day of the Doctor. Very nice artwork. I like that. Another one. Gallifrey Falls. No more. I like it. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. Very nice. Kate Stewart. Like, there is a part of me that wants to just break these decks apart and make a deck that I want, but I suspect they gel together so much mechanics-wise that I'm not sure I want to mess with that. The Rotating Fireplace from Girl in the Fireplace. Very nice. The Moment. And then, here's the Trenzler Clock Tower. I had a feeling was going to still be in this one, too. The Grasp of Fate. So that moment where he says, if there's one last chance to say it, then fades away. The Doctor's regeneration. Farewell. The 10th Doctor, I should say. Out of Time. Making Gallifrey disappear in that pocket. Wedding Ring. The one that Amy finds because she's forgotten Rory. Inspiring refrain from the Ood. Yes, as foretold, the fortune teller. The one that tells him he will knock 4 times. Fractured Identity, where she's falling through all of the Doctor's timeline. And then let's see, Port Town we've already seen. I'm going to go through some of these. The Temple of Triumph is something I don't think we've seen yet. The one museum where River wrote something on that one thing. Yeah, I had suspicions, and sure enough, they are turning to where some of these are cards that that we've seen in the other deck too. I'm trying to remember which ones. That way, I don't accidentally not show you guys something. I believe Temple of Epiphany was one that we haven't seen yet. Frostboil Snarl is the one fair that the 12th Doctor took Bill. Thespian Stage from the Shakespeare Code. Very nice. The War Room from the one Daleks episode. Oh, the Doctor's Barn. Nice. Where the War Doctor made that decision. Midnight. The Place from Midnight. Pretty dang good. This is the day the sun expands. Welcome to the end of the world. That's actually the quote they put at the bottom. I didn't even read that. Stone Carved Coast. Very nice. Ooh, where is this? They put a 13th Doctor card in here where they made the barrier around the Earth. The Carvanistas people. The Atraxi Warden. Nice. That was looking for Prisoner Zero. Of course, this has to be a card. Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. With him, that's the perfect pose to put him in on that television too. That's pretty cool, actually. The Time Beetle that goes on Donna's back. I like that with the whole different versions thing on the back. The Star Whale, very nice. Yes, I think so. That's the Soothsayer. Yes. Jadoon Enforcers. Again, those are the ones specifically from the 13th Doctor thing, though, because of the Mohawk. Psychic Paper. Another TARDIS card. There's a Sonic Screwdriver card in this one, but instead it's the 9th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. So they just themed that because 4th Doctor, so they went with that one. I kind of like that detail. Arcane Signets. Again, I'm skipping over the ones that don't. Clock Spinning. Very nice. Thought Vessel, Mind Stone. Talisman of Creativity is the 3D glasses. Very nice. Lightning Greaves is Clara running. I think. Yeah, I think. Maybe. Talisman of Conviction. The bow tie. Because bow ties are cool. 27 planets in perfect alignment. All of the stolen planets. Command Tower, again, TARDIS console, but the proper one. Temple to a False God is Akatan. Nice. Myriad Landscape. Thriving Bluff. Very nice. I cannot remember. I think that might be the city on top of the whale. I'm not entirely sure. Mystic Monastery. Very nice. Of course. Yep. There had to be an angel in here somewhere. They've got those special angel cards. I am not paying that amount of money for them, though. So, shame. Rogue's Passage. The thing that there's a rupture in time somewhere on board the ship. A small tear in the fabric of Continue. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Then plains, island, mountain. Well, mountain wasn't in the other card set, so mountain. And then we've got all of our tokens again. So the soldiers are like the other ones. There's a horse from Girl in the Fireplace. Dinosaur. The human is Amy. A treasure. Very nice. The clue is this thing instead. Human noble. Very nice. Food. Fish fingers and custard. And then the copy card that we had from before. Alien, little adipose, dinosaur. Trying to see if any of these other tokens are... No. Okay. So we've been through the deck. Fantastic. Okay, let's see here. So, the only thing we have left to do is to get in here. Again, take that pack, put it on the pack stack. We'll deal with that later. Ooh, I can already see that there is a different one here. So yeah, each of these decks are going to have their own planes, which is pretty sweet. I have never used planes a day in my life, as casual as I am, so this is going to be neat having to deal with this mechanic. So we have, in this one, the Lux Foundation Library, Lake Silencio, Amy's house, that's pretty good, the Ood Sphere, oh, Human Time Lord Meta Crisis, of course, Bad Wolf Bay, had to be Bad Wolf Bay, oh, the Two Streams Facility, that was a nice choice, I wasn't expecting that one actually, the Prime Minister's Cabinet Room, New York, and finally, Pompeii. So, let me pick these all up here without knocking everything over because that would be an absolute disaster. Put them back in their lovely little envelope. I've got to figure out some way to mark these because I suspect that these could work with whichever deck you're playing with, but at the same time, I wonder if they're not specific to these decks. I need to do a little bit of research on that one. So there it is, the 10th Doctor set, the Timey-Wimey set that has 9, 10, and 11 in it, and War as well as a nice little surprise. So I will see you guys next time for the other decks.